The following is a women's Wargames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, Wargames officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the Wargames begin! Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, the Women's Champion, Alexia!
She is approaching this Wargames cage with a look of total confidence on her face.
And we know exactly why. Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
Japan, the Women's Champion, Simon!
We know this superstar is always ready for anything, but no one is ever truly ready for Wargames.
Oh, she knew what she was getting into here. What it meant to lead her team into this cage.
But did she know they'd be outnumbered for most of the match? Her team is at a real handicap here and can expect to endure a ton of punishment.
I think she has the mental and physical strength to overcome that challenge to guide her team to victory.
These two are locked in, and there is no escape as Wargames gets underway.
You can see their teammates chomping to get in there already.
Yeah, Byron, these teams have held back long enough, and now they're out for destruction. Ouch. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
A great amount of force sends her all the way to the other ring.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Crossbody in the corner. It continues to squeeze. Oh, man. Gets herself out of harm's way.
With the lariat. And you have to think there's a little more strategy coming into play at this point in the match.
For sure, and that strategy might need to come down to a minute detail. Not just who's competing at what time, but even the types of moves you use. All short-term decisions that will be key to long-term success.
Drop kick. And now she's being overwhelmed by this attack.
She's definitely got to try something new here.
Boom! Read that one.
She's pushing back now.
She's able to seize the opportunity, but she's got to keep up the pressure.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
She just went catapulting across that gap and into the other ring.
Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible.
Fighting back with everything she has.
If you want to stay on top in War Games, you have to bring in something special from the armory.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Oof, good contact. Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Oof.
Butterflies the arms. Nice butterfly suplex. Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Uppercut connects. Ow!
There's a special word that I can't say on air for that type of slap.
Hey, keep things T for team, Corey.
Lands a timely reversal. Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
Ouch! Boom! Oh! And evades the attack.
Turned it around with a reversal. Ouch. Oh, gut kick. Nothing fancy there. Springboard up. Disaster kick. Bats with a punch to the gut.
At the arm trap.
Torn down with a lariat. She's in a bad way here. Boom, what a punch. She countered that into her own offense.
Here's a combo of strikes. Wow! Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Overhead chop. Countdown underway. The odds of it to no longer be even.
Holding cages open, and away they go, ready to get into the action.
What a way to get out of that one. She's not going straight in. She wants something from under the ring.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
A neck breaker.
Just cranking the head. That's how you roll down your opponent.
One counter met by another.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
That's a surprising move from her here.
How much longer can these superstars continue to fend off defeat?
Every obstacle's been met with equal measures of tenacity. It's going to take a lot to close this one out. And a carefully measured knee drop.
Listen to this crowd. What a feeling.
And these superstars are...
On the shoulders.
Feast your eyes. That may have sealed her fate.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Huge shots on. Looking the leg of their opponent and fall with a slam. There is no way she gets up from that.
What energy in the arena tonight.
Drops her opponent with a kick to the leg.
Basement running knee. The running meteor.
makes absolutely no sense in this match.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle. On top of the Wargames cage, but remember, escaping means forfeit. She was ready with the counter. Battling on the top. Oh, from the top. Oh, against nothing. Countered. Right when it was needed. And she reversed it. It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Heading to the top turnbuckle. Oh, it's going to happen. On the loose, they're going to change the landscape. Kick to the gut. What now?
There is no coming back from that. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
And a heck of a DDT we just witnessed.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Nice plant. Oh, that's the big move she needed.
The cage
from the top rope. Just relentless. She had her lined up. This might be the end here. Hooking the leg of their opponent and falling with a slam.
that'll keep you out for good.
Strong kick.
Kick on the mark.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Shot to the back. And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Steering clear there.
Wow, look at the power.
A huge shot, son. Man.
Wallet now. She has to be out.
The teams are now equal, but this weapon could be a big difference.
On the top.
Launched into a roundhouse kick. She's able to evade.
And the entrance of the last competitor means that Wargames has officially begun.
It's hard to believe that what we just saw was the appetizer to the main course. These competitors are more than hungry. They're starving for war, starving for supremacy. This is Wargames. And an elbow drop to follow.
Strong forearm.
Carrying into jeopardizing position here. Chair shot delivered.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
That could have just wrapped this one up.
Saw it coming and avoided it. Big discus knee strike. Are we about to see it? Split leg shot. Great flexibility.
I don't think she's getting up from that.
She just went catapulting across that gap and into the other ring. Once, she manages to reverse it.
Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs.
Boot to the stomach gives them separate. It's cinched in. This could be over.
This is the most compromising position she can be in.
She has to find a way to...
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her. She has her down for the count.
Shoulders up before two.
She is not done yet.
Oof. Oh, God. Piercing shot with the barbed wire.
Hooking the leg
shoulder up and walk. She's got her pin. This might be the end. She kicks out with force.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Shut the door. This could be over. And a count stop short of 2.
Incredible resilience.
Look at this.
What is she thinking? Oh, God! What is happening?
You're risking your career when you try something crazy like that.
Kick to the jaw.
What now?
Absolutely devastating.
Got it down to the count. She might end it here.
She doesn't even get a count of 1.
Incredible power to kick out at just 1.
This could have her shoulders down. And the cover. Shoulders down. You gotta be kidding me. She's got her pin. This might be the end. She still fights out in 1. This battle raging. Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard. That's gotta be the end. 2. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
She just will not go away.
To the back of the knee. Here we go. She's finished. She will not come back from that. 2. Kick out. She's from the top.
She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
To the
Putting this one to bed.
2. Face. Here comes another one.
Split leg shot. Great flexibility.
That hit her perfectly.
Will she recover?
Wicked kick to the face. It's TO.
A great amount of force sends her all the way to the other ring. Shoulders.
This might do it.
Shoulder shoots up before 2.
I'm shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Oh, workplace knee. Right to the midsection.
I don't know how much fight's left after that.
She breaks the ref's count.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
In her situation, she's going for victory.
Will it be enough to keep her down?
Looking to put the match away here. She still fights out in 1.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
He fights back.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. She is queuing it up again. Split leg shot. Great flexibility. Check and missed. Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal.
Here's the setup. It's cinched in. This could be over. This is agonizing.
Breaking up the submission.
Hooking the leg of their opponent.
What a slap.
Down for the count.
This hold is locked in tight. Applying the pressure now.
There it is, tapping out.
Climbing up the Wargames steel structure. Better be careful.
Top rope.
Sonozaki connects. And that was an effective attack, guys.
Here are your winners. Simon! My one! Cruz! And Shane! No!
this team will take, in my opinion, a well-deserved victory lap.
In the end, one team seemingly just wanted it more.
And that is what Wargames is all about. Digging down deep, going to battle with your teammates, and hopefully coming out on top when all is said and done.